Hello and welcome to part 3 of the Book of Unwritten Tales. Dude, I always get it so confused. Also doesn't help so how loud that music is. Alright, let's go ahead and continue. We're gonna jump right in. We can go ahead and double check a few things. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Alright. Everything's going good there. Alright, so where we left off, we are being given janitorial duties to clean up some mess and doing a lot of other things.
No idea what it does.
Well, time to find out what it does. Pull the lever, as he says.
Kobold seems pretty adventurous. He was the first to slip out of the classroom and now he's just buzzing around.
Now what? Now is he outside?
No idea how to reach him up there. Well, it's not just that he's very far away, he just never stops flying around.
Do we just have to whack him now? Because he should be on the outside.
Sorry!
Okay, let's try that again. Nope. Alright, so now he's there. Okay, and now we're gonna go ahead. Add up. And whack.
And bye!
There we go.
That's it! I locked him out! The school's not in the best condition, but at least there's a public mage school in Seastone again. And now we will gradually reclaim the building, and I will help train a new generation of mages. We will tidy the classrooms, we will tidy the halls, we will tidy the stairwells. We will never surrender.
Never surrender to dust. And trolls, apparently.
I don't have anything to talk to him about, so that's good.
Alright, okay. What if I use... No, can't do that.
This little guy's trying to get out of the pencil case. He seems to be pretty annoyed. Maybe better if I'm not the first thing he sees when the pencil case opens. Absolutely not. He pounded the other cobble to mush. I don't want anything bad to happen to my little wing friend.
Okay. Now there's only one other person to give it to. It's not me. No, not there. I very much doubt that this is the answer. Because now he will
The
know.
little fella would certainly provide a good distraction. But right now, I've no reason to distract the old block in the mud.
Ah, okay.
Few old coins. They must have been underwater for a long time. You can hardly see the detail.
Alright, if we bribe the troll... Nope, can't bribe the troll. Scrape the dust? No.
Master Marcus's number won't help me anymore. He's probably already on his way to his live role-playing game. I wonder if Friedlin still likes pet food. I should buy a new package and see. I don't need the empty carton anymore. Paper, wood. Now the only thing missing is fire. Do you by any chance have a match, Headmaster Block?
You are a trained mage, Professor. The fire spell is part of your basic training.
Yes, of course.
What spells do I have?
Or were there
There's,
some gaps in your education about which I should be informed?
No, everything is fine. I'll just go get my wand. Crap! I've no idea how to conjure up fire. I wanted to ask the Archmage whether good teachers can expect any other form of payment than apples. But when he showed me the beautiful contract with the seal and all that, it just didn't seem to be the right time to talk about gold.
I feel that's the right time. Let's see, automation on the weird thing. Huh?
The way he looks at the moment, he could give Bertram, the world's fattest hamster, a run for his money. But he'll get back to
Yes,
normal.
Bertram.
Short nap and he'll be right as rain. This is my contract, signed by the Archmage. I'm the first teacher in the School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. At least, the first since the school reappeared. These are the aviator goggles that my granddad gave me before my first trip to Seastone. Well, pair of aviator goggles. The original pair was lost when Granddad fired me out of the cannon. That's when I found out Granddad has a whole box of these goggles. Every time he tries to persuade some idiot to do something stupid, he makes a rousing speech and then hands over his old aviator goggles.
Is that everything in here? Oh.
My whole family stayed in the White Ridge Mountains. Why would they even want to come to Seastone? This isn't their world. Little Sydney can walk now and reach everything that's on the workbenches. That tripled her invention output. Meggie doesn't build battle robots anymore since the war is over. Now she's experimenting with computing machines. But Grandad said there's no future in it. It wasn't easy to tell them I'm not an engineer, but a mage instead. Mum said she'd always suspected it.
Right, sure she did.
Master Marcus told me everything I need to know. Hold your head high, inspire your students, and don't let things get you down. I just wish I wasn't entirely on my own.
Alright. That's the only thing.
At first I didn't want to accept. I know almost nothing about magic. But Master Alistair said there are very few mages left, and I had completed mage training faster than anyone else. I was the right person for the job. I wanted to help and learn more about magic, so I agreed. Hopefully that was the right decision. I wouldn't want to disappoint Master Alistair.
Alright. Alright, so the only thing we got is that, so for now, let's go ahead and leave. Alright, we got. Ooh, oh, what is that? Oh, my wand. There we go.
It didn't let me down this time, though. It worked even better than I expected. It was like it wanted to conjure. I could hardly keep it under control.
Alright, so we got my wand. Oh, 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 oh. How to escape that? Look at package.
What's this? A gift? For Wilbur A. Wow! That's... what is it?
I'm a magic slate.
Ooh, I got a tablet. That's what that is. Okay.
You look like you're pretty expensive.
Thank you.
And you're a gift. You're mine now.
The gift wrap and greeting card seem to indicate that this is the case.
But who is A?
Insufficient parameters.
Maybe Alistair, the Archmage.
Mordred, Vivian, Leslie, Alistair, Archmage of Seastone.
He probably thought I might need some help. How nice of him. Vivian. Haha. But what exactly are you? A talking slate?
I can speak, write, draw, calculate, sing, write poetry, and vibrate.
Oh yeah.
And answer almost any question.
Wow! Can you be used to play games which appear to be free at first glance, but in the long term empty your pocket and leave you destitute?
No. I am a tool and was not designed for unproductive activities, such as games.
Too bad. I bet you're really useful.
Insufficient parameters.
So let me get this straight. I can write on you, and paint, and... do you know any spells?
No.
Can you give me any tips on how I can do my tasks?
Unless it's about recipes. Probably not.
I like you anyway. Okay, yeah, over and out. Archmage Alistair's magic slate. I like it. It looks important. And it's got lovely rounded corners, which of course makes the design
Rounded.
unique for pattern purposes, I guess.
Alright, so we've just got the apple there. Here.
A little ash, but also some unburned waste. Here's a sheet of paper. Another book page. Or, more precisely, another folded sheet of paper upon which 4 pages have been printed. When I look at the page numbers on the first sheet and on this sheet, it seems there are at least 5 sheets missing.
5 sheets to the wind. Alright, what else we got?
Well, as long as I'm the only teacher, most of these subjects won't get taught. Maybe it was always a carnivorous plant. But then again, perhaps it adapted to its new environment to survive. Don't worry, little plant. From now on, I'll take care of you. You won't have to go hungry anymore. Ugh, that's disgusting. Oh, that smells like rotten eggs. Oh, like Grandad whenever he's eating bean soup.
Anything I can contain them? No. Ooh. Can I get the bellows on? Okay. Yeah, anything else about the oven?
Looks like someone wanted to start a fire and burn the book pages. Lucky for me, they failed. Where there are 2 pages to be found, there are sure to be even more. Based on the page numbers, I would say that there must be at least 5 more sheets.
Okay. Oh, I didn't.
This has to be the oldest shoe I've ever seen. It's so old it's even lost its ability to stink. That's strange. There's paper in the bottom of the shoe. Oh, maybe the shoe has a hole and the paper is supposed to protect the wearer from getting wet feet.
Nah, I doubt it.
Another book page. I'll take it with me.
Alright. Not what I wanted, but it gave me something I did want.
It seems a
that's
student
cool.
by the name of Allardyce made this apparatus and it brought him grief. I don't know why. Compared to the things lying around back home in Gnome Hole, this apparatus doesn't look particularly dangerous. What does it say? The apparatus that corrupted student Allardyce. A warning to those who do not want to accept the limits of magic.
Okay. Let me look up Allardyce here.
Allardyce, Albert. He seems to be an excellent student. There are many entries about improper interjections and questions. Oh, what's this?
What is it?
Bernison, troll. Bernison of High Wind Lake managed to collapse the south wing of the school by sneezing.
Alright, what did I get?
A fire maker is an amazing piece of engineering. You fill it with flammable gas, which is then ignited using complicated technology.
Okay. Anything else in here? Excuse me. I already know what's there. I already know what's there. Ooh, I can take the paper sawn.
Hey, this isn't just some sheet of paper, it's... Sorry, Swan. It is! Another book page. I'll take it with me.
Alright, so that means I need 3 more. Okay.
How am I supposed to get up there to remove the cobwebs? I'm not good with heights. Like most gnomes, I get nervous when the soil is further than 1 gnome away. Wow, this isn't dust and dirt. It's like the funk of 40,000 years. It's rock art. As if thousands of feet have trampled it into the floor. Even though no one's been here for 20 years. Or at least as far as I know. How can I ever get the hall cleaned up? And by, 72 o'clock?
Automate the dirt. Yeah, automate it. Make it.
I don't have anything. The tapestry's in a miserable condition, like everything here. The colors are faded and... Hey, there's even a loose thread.
No, don't. No. Don't
The
do
tapestry
it.
seems to be magic. At first the thread was very short, but now it's at least 4 paces long. I'll rip it off and take it with me. You can
No,
never
no.
have enough magic thread.
No. Oh, okay. Save.
A thin but fairly tear-resistant thread, about 1.5 dragon toes long.
Yeah, what if we put that... So this is the machine that drove the kid crazy, and this was in the kid's file, so... Does it make any sense to...
If I need fire, maybe the old fire maker could help. Nothing. Either it's broken or missing fuel, or I'm not using it correctly. I would have to learn more about it. I don't know how the machine works. I need to learn more.
Nope. Wrong thing.
At the moment, I have no questions.
You mean you have no questions? There should be tons of questions.
A fire maker is an amazing piece of engineering. You fill it with flammable gas, which is then ignited using complicated technology.
Okay, can I interact with the cloud?
I'm gonna hold my nose. That gas smells like, well, you know, gas. Got
There we
it.
go.
Right then. If this gas isn't flammable, then I just don't know. Done! The machine is refueled. Here we go. Eureka! Who am I talking to? There's no one here.
Me. I will work.
Ooh, a nice flame. But how do I get it to the fireplace in the staff room? Ooh, a nice flame.
Hmm.
Ooh, a nice flame. But how do I get it to the fireplace in the staff room?
Okay, now this entire apparatus is the flame. Interesting. Oh, can I automate the flame? If I automate, burn the spell.
I'm not burning any magic. They're very valuable, and I don't know all that many of them. The paper would burn quickly, but I need to know what I want to do with it first.
Hmm.
That's a small bone from the fish in a glass jar. It's very sharp and has a kind of a hook at the end. I think it's better if I don't sew the pencil case closed. And after all, I'd like to release the poor kobold later on. I could pull the thread through the hook at the end of the bone and use it as a kind of a needle. It worked! And I can even sew! Mum showed me while Dad was teaching Sydney how to weld. I could sew the pages into a quire later, but I still haven't found all of them.
Yeah, over here. It's the exit.
I can't leave until I've come. I don't want to let the Archmage down.
What else we got in here? We got the cobwebs. We got the dirt.
How am I supposed to get up there to remove the cobwebs? I'm not good with heights. Like most gnomes, I get...
Alright, does anything stick out? About this troll.
Troll. The Hunters Guild has asked us to find a new caretaker. It seems the grumpy troll snoring and farting is
Hey, it's a Steffi.
for miles around.
Oh no, it's just a stray cat. Crap, I don't know what to do about these stray cats. What?
I'm drunk.
You're drunk. You know I'm live, right?
Oh, shut up.
That's why I'm in this channel.
I can hold my not saint.
Oh no.
Hi, passenger.
Hi.
How are you?
Doing okay.
That's good. I'm gonna put my roommates up. My phone is about to die.
Oh no. The death of phones.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna have to hold it for hold a funeral for it.
Of course we do.
Hmm. Alright.
Maybe.
Well, I hope your day is going well.
Marco Marco intentionally uses
Oh,
words
yeah.
like and because he believes it would be too embarrassing to
Give me a
write them
sec.
down here.
Mario Mushroom.
Mario Mushroom. Mario jumps on other
Oh,
people's
yeah,
heads,
today's
lights
Friday,
them on
isn't it?
fire, and then calls the
Yep,
whole
yep.
thing non-violent.
Okay.
Ingmar Thunderflash. Despite repeated demands, Ingmar refuses to tell us his real last name. No one is called Thunderflash. Friederika Sillybottom.
Horse poop.
Friederika Sillybottom has applied to the city council for a change of name. She shall henceforth be known as Frederica Sillybottom.
Okay, it's
Yoda Green Gnome. Magic strong in this one is, but weak his grammar be.
alright, there we go. I'm switched.
Oh, alright.
But I may not stay
Excuse me,
very
Headmaster
long,
Block.
though.
Oh, okay.
Yes?
Probably possibly pass out on you.
Oh no. What'd you
But-
do that for?
But that's like an everyday thing, though.
I met the caretaker. Troll.
I know what you want to say. I'm not enthusiastic about it myself. Trolls are
because,
sullen, slow, and
Got
rude.
alcohol messes.
But what can I do? They have a stranglehold on the janitorial market. We must live with it.
That's why.
Still, we were able to negotiate a good contract.
What do you mean?
Paragraph 1, Section 1. The troll is not allowed to
Saturday
speak with any school employee or student unless explicitly requested.
Meow.
No, no,
breaking
there. Playing my game. Don't mind me.
I'm watching.
Why do so many of the notes on your desk have a small hole in the middle?
That's airmail. You spike the message on the beak of a homing pigeon. Not an optimal method. First, one obviously has a hole in the paper, and secondly, the pigeons are constantly flying into cliffs.
I think there's a simpler solution.
And that would be...
You could simply write the letters directly onto the pigeons themselves. As long as the pigeons are white and the
Be
ink
an
black,
asshole.
the text should be clearly visible.
not a bad idea at all. But it would make the archiving more difficult.
Records seem to be very important to you.
Order is very important. Records are a tool to that end.
I have a loose leaf binder for spells.
Commendable. Maybe you can do something with this, then.
So yeah, like I said,
There is no room for
I
a
may
spell
only be
in my
here for a little
files.
bit.
Archive it, Mr. Weathervane.
Gladly.
I might end up passing out on
You already said that. I believe you. I really do.
you. You sure, passenger?
So, I'll get
I
back to
have a
work
hard
then.
time believing myself.
You do
so.
that. After all, you have already
Maybe not.
accomplished something.
Alright, what spell did he give me?
A spell.
Wait, how long
Someone
have
has
you been
written a
live?
note in the margin. Headmaster
Not too
Pinkleton,
long.
His spell is currently circulating throughout the school. It opens tabs, knots, loops, and the like. By
I'm
now,
just trying
there is
to
hardly a student or teacher in this school
come out
who
of
still
this
has their pants
stage.
around their waists and not their ankles. We need to stop this immediately. It seems magic isn't always limited to serious things.
Thankfully, I'm off tomorrow.
In this spot? The yawns are already here. It's not going to take much longer.
This book looks very old and important. Half the class had runny noses. Most were recaptured. This is the roll book where the teacher writes down any unusual events. Maybe I can find something in the roll book about this Allardyce mentioned in the note on the apparatus. Here. Despite repeated warnings, young Allardyce continued his experiments on his fire maker. To my great regret, I must say that the device works. He demonstrated it to the staff.
Let me screw this on.
We had to have him committed to the asylum in Arkhamstone because of his delusions and insubordination. A wizard who invents a fire maker and then committed to an insane asylum by other wizards. I guess they didn't understand his new kind of magic back in their time, or they figured their monopoly was in danger. For a long time, wizards were the only ones allowed to make fire. Maybe I'll find another entry on Allardyce. Yes, here,
Meow.
bit earlier. Oh, today I made a disturbing discovery. Young Allardyce, very gifted but also nonconformist, was making drawings of an apparatus. This apparatus could start a fire without magic. Of course, I took the paper away from him and showed it to the headmaster. He ordered 2 weeks of detention in the dungeon and added the drawing to the offender's file.
Okay. I got
A
that.
talented mage invents a fire maker and is locked up for it. The machine remains on display as a warning. Pretty steep, but it fits with the stories about mages in earlier times. They were the only ones allowed to start fires. It was against the law for normal people. If the fire in a house went out, they had to call a mage, and of course, he charged for his work. They used to say, the faster the coin falls through the slot, the faster the wand makes the stove grow hot. Nowadays, everyone makes their own fire. Young Allardyce's fire-making plans could still be in his file. Someone should send them to his family and apologise.
Alright, keep hitting that. Stop hitting that book.
Master Marks is number 1.
Okay. Nothing else in here. Not a lot in here. Can I say anything to the troll now that I know about the...
I don't have anything to
Nope.
talk to him about, so that's good.
Alright, maybe I can get some more info out of the headmaster.
Excuse me, Headmaster Block.
Yes?
You support the council leader in the election, right?
Indeed I do. We need to build up an extensive bureaucracy and boost the economy as quickly as possible. To me, the council leader appears to be a more logical choice than a mage. But do not worry, Weathervane. I don't blame you for your political naivete. As a school headmaster, I am neutral and always act according to school rules. And of course, political influence in schools is prohibited.
Tell that to Council Leader Van Buren.
What's that?
Oh, it's one of the campaign brochures the council leader put in my classroom.
Something for my laptop too.
I'll take care of it.
About those tasks.
Yes?
If I have to clean the hall, is there anything I can use to do it with?
The caretaker troll was supplied accordingly. Ask him.
Okay.
He doesn't want to give me anything.
You are a professor. He is a janitor. Assert yourself.
Mm-hmm.
All kobolds have been driven off, as far as I can tell.
Good job, then. How did the vermin actually get in here?
For,
Feet up.
maybe they're in town on business and got lost?
Some joker must have summoned them. Or the Archmage. Probably wants me to look bad in my new job. Luckily, I was able to contain the kobold plague.
Well, actually, it was me.
Certainly. But who ordered you to do it?
The cobwebs in the hall are a long way up.
And?
You may not have noticed, but I'm a rather average-sized gnome.
That is no excuse. Get to work.
So,
You do that. After all, you have already accomplished something.
Alright, troll. Time to assert
oh,
myself.
hello.
Why have you always got to be in my face?
Headmaster Block has ordered you to give me some of the cleaning supplies.
Right,
So, you're doing it?
of course.
Then give them to me.
How sure?
You're making fun of me, right?
No.
No matter what I do, you're not going to give me anything to use to tidy up, right?
Course I will.
I'm going to get a broom myself. I have to go.
That wasn't assertive.
I don't have anything to talk to him about. Still missing a few pages, but if I'm lucky, I'll find them all and can save a book. At the moment, I have no questions. An improvised needle and thread. A nice flame, but how do I get it to the fireplace in the staff room? Master Marcus told me everything I need to know. I just wish I wasn't it. Master Marcus told... I just wish...
Okay. Extra there. Oh, just, yeah.
A nice flame.
Just saying.
How do I get it to the fireplace in the staff room?
I'm still here. Just slowly. Watching.
Oh. Damn.
Relaxing.
Playing some b-ball.
No, just relax. Got my feet up on my bed. Now is this the trope from the last game?
I
The
don't
dots are
know.
circled in black ink. Sea stone, mage school, staff room. That's this fireplace. A few lines lead away from the... Oh, there seems to be two other fireplaces here in the building itself. Sea stone, mage school, astronomercon, and... Hey, sea stone, mage school, library. If this fireplace is connected to the library fireplace, I might be able to use it to get in there. Should I misuse the broom on display to sweep out the entrance hall? I mean, broom is a broom, right? Unfortunately, I can't open the display case. It's locked, and I don't have a key.
It's warm in here.
I keep going to the book thinking it's like a spell book.
Warm in here.
Yeah?
It's warm in here.
I don't think that'll work. The spell opens loops, straps, hooks, and eyes, things like that. I can try. As I suspected, there's another spell to open locks.
Good night.
Should I...
What's over here? We'll lock that.
This must be the best clock in the world. Most only have 2 or 3 hands. This one has at least 10. I don't really know what the clock wants to tell me, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't just show the time. There's so much to discover. I wish I could stay here forever. Paper, wood. The fireplace here in the... I need... For opening tabs, knots, loops, and the like.
Dang it, that's not my spell book. I want a spell book.
Can I use it to make him work faster? Probably. But I don't think I should do it. Using magic to compel living creatures to do something against their will? Ugh. I didn't become a mage to do things like that. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yeah. Can't annoy the troll.
Hello? I don't have anything to talk to him about, so that's good. I can't leave until I've completed the... I don't want to let the art... How am I supposed... How am I supposed... Like most gnomes, I get nervous when...
Can't undo the cobweb.
Ben,
Automation spell.
now
Yes.
we need to change where the poison is in the bathroom. You're just playing with it.
Okay. Dang it. I just like that book way too much.
The paper would burn quickly, but I need to know what I want to do with it first.
Hey, again. Damn book.
Excuse me, Headmaster Block.
Yes? Yeah.
About the fireplace map over there.
Yes?
It shows several fireplaces in the school.
Of course. Large and important buildings can have more than just one access to the fireplace travel network.
One of them seems to be in the missing library.
Good thinking, Weathervane. Get to the bottom of it.
I'm already on it. But even if the fireplace was still reachable, don't you need a special magic powder to use the network?
True. You need some extremely rare and valuable fireplace travel powder. Only high-ranking civil servants receive small amounts of it.
Thank you.
Weathervane, aren't you listening? Only high-ranking civil servants get some for personal use.
But I thought I was supposed to find the missing library.
Of course, but without wasting my fireplace travel powder, thank you very much.
I don't know how to get into the missing library without your fireplace travel powder.
That's your problem. I assign tasks, you complete them. Or at least try.
Oh, nothing. So, I'll get back to work then.
You do that. After all, you have already accomplished something.
Alright, so... No, not the book. We're gonna now distract him, yeah.
Aha, time for a little distraction. Hopefully this'll get Blocky's attention.
So that would be the next... Go away! Did you see that, Weathervane? The insolence! Unbelievable, the things one must put up with here.
Appalling, Headmaster. I should start a fire first. No, there's already enough paper in the fireplace.
Disaster.
Disaster. Dee died in a devastating explosion near a fireplace. His last essay on the development of my fart spell will be passed on to his surviving family. Beaverus Deepwood. Beaverus tried to turn wood into gold. In the end, he got mahogany, which in turn he sold for a lot of gold. Brian
he sorta did it.
Blackstone. Brian became the youngest student ever to successfully cast the teleportation spell. He teleported himself 20 feet into the air and successfully fell to his death. Elmar Frog. Elmar's father, the royal executioner, asked for permission to see his son's school records. Elmar is doing fine. Truly. Really fine, lad. Looks as if a few pages were ripped out here. Marcel Makes-a-Lot. Marcel summons large hairy mammals and refuses to stop doing so. Levin from the Hills. Gifted fire and water mage. Unfortunately, his talents cancel each other out, so is regarded as one of the most incompetent mages in his class. Mark of the Southlands. Lord Mark of the Southlands yesterday set fire to several teachers and flooded the gym. Again. Movie Van Grove. Movie Van Grove transformed the school sheep into an ape, although the librarian expressly forbids apes in the school.
They're not sheep.
Armadillo. Armadillo was expelled. It turned out that he was an armadillo in a penguin suit with a sign that said moo. Okay, now that's just weird.
No, U through Z, huh?
Peter, Troll. The Hunters Guild has asked us to find a new caretaker. It seems the grumpy troll snoring and farting is scaring off the wildlife for miles around. Pabba the Great. Pabba the Great, the only student of this academy whose width exceeds his height, today received his degree. He will be missed. Russell the Undead. Russell the Undead Mage is constantly losing skin. There have been numerous complaints from the cleaning staff. Serena Dirkmancer. Serena discovered a completely new kind of magic. A second, completely unrelated incident then destroyed the entire laboratory.
Alright. To transport this file.
I'm not burning any magic spells. They're very valuable and I don't know all that many of them.
Nothing new in here. Can't bribe them.
For opening tabs, knots, loops and the like. Why work when you can do magic? The automation spell. The spell worked excellently. Well, you know, even if the fairies do look a bit strange. I think I've summoned enough of them for now, though. With this powder, you can travel to any fireplace connected to the fireplace network. All you have to do is throw it into the fire and think of the 3 symbols belonging to the target fireplace. Simple as that.
Do I need the fireplace, though?
Ooh, a nice flame, but how do I get it to the fireplace in the staff room?
Apparently I do.
I'll send these plans to young Allardyce's family. He wasn't a madman. He built a machine that works wonderfully. Use the fire maker to destroy its own plans? I don't think so. I'm not a real expert on irony or that kind of thing.
Oh.
can't leave until... I don't want to let the... Wow, this isn't dust and dirt. It's like even... Unfortunately, I can't open the display case. It's locked, and I don't have a key.
That was weird.
Should I misuse... unfortunately...
Ah! Dang book.
I don't know how to conjure fire. Might have been part of my mage training, but I never learned. I don't know how to... I don't think that'll work. The spell opens loops, straps, hooks, and eyes. Things like that. But I can try. As I suspected, there's another spell to open locks. At the moment, I have no questions. Still missing a few pages, but if I'm lucky, I'll find them all. I can save a book. The fireplace here in the staff room. I need fire, fireplace travel powder, and a little luck. This could be my way into the fireplace. I need fire. The display case can't be opened like that. It's locked. An improvised needle and thread.
Can I unimprovise it?
I could sew the pages into a an improvised needle.
I seem to be at a loss. Is there any, maybe the book? No, nothing on the book.
powder, you can travel to any fireplace connected to the fireplace network. All you have to do is throw it into the fire and think of the 3 symbols belonging to the target fireplace. Simple as that. Ooh, a nice flame, but how do I get it to the fireplace in the staff room? Ooh, a nice flame. How can I ever get the hall cleaned up? And by, 72 o'clock? Sometimes my wand works perfectly and sometimes less so. I don't quite have the hang of it yet.
If it malfunctions, maybe I just gotta try it a couple times. Like, God damn it, that's not my spell book. Try it a couple
I don't
times.
think that'll work, but I can try. As I suspected. I don't think that'll work. The spell, but I can try. As I suspected, there's another. I don't think that'll work. This, but I can try. As I suspected, there's another spell to open locks.
I don't know what good this will do me, but okay.
If I find a couple of old coins here in the school, who do they belong to?
The heirs of the original owner. If they are not found, the state. Possibly also the school, although that depends on the circumstances.
So they wouldn't belong to me?
Absolutely not.
Well, it was just a kind of general interest question, really. That won't help with no fire burning.
so you can use the paper on it. What about the bellows? Wait.
At the moment, I have no question. I'll tear a sheet from the notepad into strips. They should do to get the fire to the fireplace. Let's give it a try.
Why didn't that
Now,
work in the
hurry.
first place? Why didn't that work in the first place?
Done. Now come on, burn.
Did you say something, Professor Weathervane?
I'm just about to summon fire with my magic skills. Oh, fire, come here.
Careful, Professor. Don't burn the whole tower down around you.
Sorry. The result was great, but how did I summon fire when all I did was wave my wand about? I don't like that. Well, this should be interesting. The flames have turned green and the fire is suddenly cool. I guess it worked. It's not a normal fire anymore. It's cool and can take me anywhere on the Fireplace Travel Network. The fireplace here. I need fire. I guess I just have to think of the symbols that are painted on the plan next to the library fireplace. Owl, worm, rat. Owl, worm, and rat.
Ta-da!
Wow! Wherever the missing library is, I'm inside it now. Huh? Hello?
What is it?
What does it want here?
My name is Wilbur Weathervane. Who is speaking?
It's scary. It should not be here.
Whack!
What the?
It's trying to break loose. Help!
It has awakened. What does it want?
Would you mind letting me get up? It's pretty uncomfortable here.
Haha, never.
But at some point you'll have to let me get up.
Is that possible?
What?
That we, sooner or later, have to let him get up?
No idea.
The answer to your question is,
Okay. Okay, I'll just lie here for now.
ha, exactly. Like,
Who are you?
we are books, so,
Yes, books. That is the word.
And you're alive?
That is none of your business.
It seems like you put that business all over me.
I'm not being funny, but you seem to be pretty confused to me.
Confused? Ha! We're books. We know everything.
All right then. So come on, tell me. What type of books are you?
Well, me? Well, I'm a big, fee book. And my comrade here is, Thingy.
I am you write words in it and explain them.
Hey, yeah, a written word explanation book.
What happened? I found the library and I heard noises. I guess that was probably you.
The book is more powerful than the thingy.
The thingy.
What's it called again? You know, for writing.
Right. The book is mightier than the thingy.
Okay, sure. So, the missing library's your home?
It, isn't missing.
It was here the whole time.
Well, for the rest of us out there, it wasn't there.
Out there?
You know, in the school.
Shoe? You know anything about them?
You wear them on your feet.
Oh, that's what I forgot.
So you mean your feet thought the thing here had disappeared?
There's something pretty weird here. How about we try and figure out what's going on here? What do you reckon?
You can't trust it.
We don't know what it is.
It is not a book.
I say we throw it out the window so that its leaves are scattered to the four winds.
I think you're right. It has its own thoughts, and that is not a good thing. I think.
Well, I think you're getting a little bit carried away with yourselves.
Careful!
It's tearing itself loose. It's coming right for us. What a monster!
Look you, I won't hurt you, but something really weird is going on here, and I am not going to let you throw me out the window.
Make it go away. We don't like it.
We know it not. It scares us.
Nasty hobbit.
Nasty hobbit.
I wonder if the books were always alive, or were they brought to life because of this place? And shouldn't books be terribly wise creatures? Why are the ones here so simple-minded? Not sure this desk was meant for students. It might have belonged to the librarian. Looking at the tools, a large part of the work must have been the care and repair of books. Empty. Everything that might once have been in there seems to be spread across the desk. If it weren't so scary here, the library could be a really nice place. I think it once was. You don't see doilies anywhere else in the school.
Yeah, got me a doily. I put it on your head. No?
A note.
Yeah.
This is a spell. I think it's even... Yes! The fire spell! The most important spell of all to a mage! I finally have it!
Boo.
Now you show up, jeez. I said, now you show up, jeez.
The fire spell can't burn long on its own. It's intended to ignite flammable things. This wall, this arch, it looks like a door belongs here, but there's only a wall.
It's open. Yeah.
books have all retreated to the shelves. I don't know which ones attacked me. That's strange. The writing is very pale and fuzzy. It's almost as if... Ah! I have to get used to these living books. Listen, I won't hurt you. I've been looking for you. You and the library should come back to the school.
Make it go away.
It scares us.
But I won't hurt you. How can I prove that?
Go away! Go away!
Hello?
How can I help you, Mr. or Mrs.? Enter username.
Can you tell me how to get back out to the library?
Enter and exit rooms through the corresponding openings in the wall region. Should none of these so-called doors be available, try using the smaller openings that do not reach to the ground. See also window.
Slate, you say simple things in a really sophisticated manner. Wow. Windbag. Okay, yeah, over and out. It's almost as if this room was hiding from the world. Or was it forgotten? Did you make the library disappear? Do you know how to make it reappear?
It should leave us alone.
Maybe we can help each other. One hand washes the other.
It wants to wash us, so the last bit of ink will blur.
Oh!
No, talking isn't helping here. I just have to prove to them I'm their friend.
Oh, I can look at the desk. Okay.
Oh, this book is in worse than poor condition. The glue has given up the ghost and now several pages are missing. Here's one of the pages. I'll take it with me. Jelly glowfish usually only survive a few years if nobody looks after them. Perhaps the books fed them so they wouldn't have to live here in total darkness.
Alright, what else is here?
Wouldn't that be terrible? To be locked in a library and not have enough light to read all the wonderful books around you. If I could repair the book, that might convince the other books that I mean them no harm. I would have to sew the missing pages together and then glue them to the book spine.
Dum-de-doodle-oo.
Huh? Do you know anything about book repair?
I know everything.
You have to sew the pages together, right? a few at a time.
Correct. The so-called quires.
And these quires are then glued to the book?
Correct. For which you need wheat starch paste.
I don't have any of that.
Alternatively, alchemically manufactured adhesives or some natural products, such as troll snot, can be used.
Troll snot?
Correct. Troll snot forms the basis of many industrial adhesives.
Thank you for this valuable and somewhat disgusting information. Cheers.
Alright.
The journey through the fire network is anything but comfortable. You get sucked into a vortex, and then there are openings everywhere. But somehow I still came out in the right fireplace. I need wood for a fireplace, and instead of burning books or a shelf, I'd rather have something that no one seems to use. It would be better if the headmaster never finds out about this. Ignifaxius ignis ferro. I'm slowly getting the hang of this.
What did it do?
It summoned the Red Devourer.
That was the last of the fireplace travel powder, but I think it was enough. Excuse me, Headmaster Block.
Yes?
I technically found it.
About...
Yes?
I was in the library. It's fine, more or less.
Really? Where is it?
Well, it's not easy to get into. You just need a little bit of magic.
Unfortunately, that is unacceptable. The library is a room like every other room in this building, and it has to live with the fact that staff and students may want to enter it in the conventional manner. Through the door.
But how?
I do not care how. Get the room back, Professor. And then I can finally return this loose page to where it belongs.
What I want... That note you have there, it looks like a page from a book.
Yes, indeed. It's an incomplete travelogue. The traveler, apparently a researcher, speaks of a country called Laputa. The arts, sciences, languages, and crafts are revolutionary. Very exciting concepts, but unfortunately, the book is incomplete.
If you give me the page, I might be able to find the rest of the book for you.
Thank you. I'd like the whole story. I'm sure the tale will end well and will serve as a role model for us. Here, take it.
Ta.
All right.
So, I'll get back to work then.
You do that. After all, you have already accomplished something.
Just one sheet missing. Once I have that, I can fix the poor book in the library, and hopefully the other books will accept me as a friend.
Oh. Aww. Can't put a fire under the butt.
I don't have anything to talk to him about, so that's good.
Nope, that's not a spell book.
Theoretically that could work, but in reality I'd probably burn the whole place down. Hello? Look here, isn't it pretty?
Ugly.
That's not true. Got it from my grandmother. It's an heirloom. And, wow, it means a lot to me.
Thank you for showing it to me.
Ha ha! I tricked you. I wanted your snot in the cloth.
Oh, wow. You're so great. Snot. Nigel.
think the library goes even further up there. One can hardly see anything because it's so dark, and I don't see a ladder or a stairway that would lead up there. If the librarian wasn't some sort of monkey, I mean an ape, I don't know how he'd get up there. Maybe they know how to make a
color of magic.
Maybe they don't. Whatever. As long as they don't trust me, I won't get a thing out of them. I have the troll snot, which is supposed to stick better than any glue. But I can't glue the pages in individually. First of all, I have to use a needle and a thread to sew all the missing pages together into a quire.
Nope, nope.
Individual sheets aren't going to get me far here. I have to use a needle and thread to sew all of the pages into a quire. I could sew the pages into a quire later, but I still haven't found all of them. Why work when you can do magic? The automation spell.
No, I didn't even mean to click it there. I had a button. And that book just wants to keep coming up. What else is there? Nothing. Nothing. Wait. This?
The 7th sheet from the book. That means I have
Really?
it all now.
Alright. Sew it.
All right. Now I'll sew the 7 together. Done! A beautiful new quire for a book. All right. I'll smear a little troll snot along the spine. Ugh.
No, don't do that. You'll get your hand
Glue the
stuck.
quire in. Done. As good as new. I attempted to rise, but was not able to stir. For, as I happened to lie on my back, I found my arms and legs were strongly fastened on each side to the ground. The same was the case with my very long and thick hair. I likewise felt several slender ligatures across my body, from my armpits to my thighs. I could only look upwards. The sun began to grow hot, and the light offended my eyes.
You can read me?
Well, of course. You are actually one of my favorite books.
Read on.
You mean you can?
Books cannot read. We have to be read. When no one reads us, our stories fade and we forget who we are.
Oh, that is so sad. I would love to help you all, but I've so much to do and I can't possibly read you all.
Reading books is ancient magic. You can travel to foreign places, the past and the future.
What does that mean?
There's always time for a good book.
Well, okay then. Who wants to go first?
Me, pick me.
Oh boy.
It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. It was the age of wisdom. It was the age of foolishness. That was great. I'm going to repeat that as soon as possible. Well, how did I do? And how long was I gone?
Not long enough.
Alright, let's go ahead and update Headmaster Block. Let's see what
Excuse
you
me,
got.
Headmaster Block.
Yes?
About those tasks.
Yes?
The library's back, and the entrance can be found, funnily enough, in the entrance hall.
Understood.
That was a job pretty well done, right?
Do you
Yeah,
want
sure.
praise every time you are successful in doing something for which you are paid?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Okay, Homer.
What I wanted to... So,
You are doing amazingly well.
I don't have anything to talk to him about, so that's good.
No. No.
Wow! It looks like this library has finally returned to life. Oh, what happened to these books?
A sad story. Their fate was sealed by the leaky roof.
Well, maybe I can fix them.
It's too late for that.
Correct. That's why we should help them before they're destroyed.
Oh, no. Not this again.
We've already been through all this. The book friend hasn't got time for silliness.
Time is irrelevant. You are irrelevant.
The books are ruined, and there's nothing we can do to change that.
Hello?
Wilbur, I've been waiting for you for a long time.
You've been waiting for me?
Of course, for many years, since way back then.
But I don't think I've ever seen you before.
You didn't.
Of course you have. Many years in the past. It just hasn't happened yet.
Who are you?
Call me Emmett. Emmett, the Book of Time Travel.
Alternatively, Emmett, the Scatterbrain.
I know everything there is to know about time travel.
Captain Nate traveled back in time. He had an amulet from the Archmage.
But our bewildered friend here thinks you can just zip around the time stream without the use of any magic at all.
Just into the past. The future isn't written yet. Have you never heard of the word paradox, eh?
If it were possible, we could save those poor books from being soaked through. And how exactly does this all work? Time travel without magic, I mean.
I'll
Why,
be right
how
back,
all
passenger.
journeys with books work. You read about a time, imagine it, and then, great Scott, you're there.
Hey, presto, tra-la-la. It's that simple.
Precisely. If it didn't work, I wouldn't be telling you about it.
It can't hurt to try. Send me to the past.
Are you absolutely certain? The past is a strange place.
Tell me about it.
Well, listen. And the world was the same, and yet different.
What is this?
Oh yeah, here we go.
The books are still rotten. I mean, already rotten. I haven't gone back far enough.
Oh boy. How retro can we get?
I'd love to see what the rest of the school looks like right now. But I'm just here to save the books, and there are more than enough things that need doing back in my time. Apart from everything looking so strange, not much has changed in the library. Just a few more books and a little less dust, that's all. Apart from everything looking so... Just a few more books and a little less dust, that's all. Can you still talk?
What do you mean, still?
We've always been able to speak. We are living books. And you are?
Wilbur. From the future.
Naturally.
Tell me, why does everything suddenly look so strange in here?
Strange? What do you mean, strange?
It's never looked any different.
But it did. In my time, it was all much sharper and somehow more detailed.
Oh, so things look sharper in the future.
Yes, it feels a little harder to move about too.
Have you suffered a knock to the head recently, my young friend? Perhaps you should consult a medicus.
Those books in the corner there, how long have they been like that?
A tragic story. A few years ago, somebody was supposed to repair a hole in the roof, but they forgot.
That's why I'm here. I just don't think I've traveled back far enough.
You don't say.
A book about time travel sent me here. Where is it?
He never shut his flap about his crazy theories, so we took care of it.
I'm just gonna take a little look around here.
Please yourself.
Burying a book underneath its peers. How could you? What the others did to you wasn't very nice.
Books are very stubborn. Once you've written something in them, it's very difficult to change their mind.
It actually worked! I'm really here!
That can't be disputed, but what worked?
The time travel, whatnot. You sent me back to this point in time.
It worked? Great Scott! It worked! I always knew it would!
Send me a few more years into the past. Please.
How do I do that?
Well, you tell me about the past, and I imagine exactly what it was like.
I see. All right, then. A few years ago, things were very different around here.
Hello? Hello? Shh. This is a library. Why are you shouting like that? But that's just it. I can't hear myself. What do you mean, you can't hear yourself? The words I'm saying have been struck down. You're talking nonsense. If you were mute, how could we talk to each other? I don't know. The toolbox. Finally, a trace of unreliable workman. Locked. You're intact. Why shouldn't we be intact? Because the hole in the ceiling, the rain will fall through and get wet. Someone will take care of that. I've come from the future, and let me tell you, you're in terrible danger. You youngsters always have to be so overdramatic, but we hardly have been lying here for a few years and want us to move elsewhere. Strength is born, calmness of my death. But the roof, the hole. I see the ladder and the tools, but I don't see the workman. Oh, he's just gone out to fetch something. Pretty certain he won't be coming back. Why? In spring, it will only be 5 years since he disappeared. Sometimes in the next 20 years, someone will take a ladder and tools away, but then you'll already be rotted. Now listen here, that's not the kind of thing to say to old books, and we've probably got a good century or two ahead of us. You just need to slide over to the side a bit, then the water can't hurt you. We're too old to move. Anyway, this is here from the rightful spot. That spy can't be important, especially not when your lives are at stake. Not that important. This place is exactly the right distance from the fireplace in order for us to stay warm. In the summer, 2 airstreams meet here from there, and we have a whole room with a view without turned to filth. We're staying right here. I'll be right back. Yes, that's exactly the problem. Ladder leads up to the gallery from where you can probably reach the roof. Without tar paper or something like that, there's no way I can fix. Here you are. You could have warned me that you can't hear yourself talk back in this time. It's quite irritating. Do I know you? You're the time travel book, aren't you? I know. I've only been trusted about fireplace. I know you're from your theme will be trying time travel. Time travel sounds quite crazy. Yes, but it works. It leads us in this room. You sent me here. Me? You time travel? You are the only book that knows anything about it. However, what does cause a few problems. Yes, but time travel, I learned everything about it. The words will fly off my pages and everyone will want to read me because only I'll have the secrets of time travel. Hooray! But wait. Now how do I get... The further you travel into the past, the more Spartan everything seems to be. Back then, now back in this day, there were only a handful. Big problem is I'm stuck here now. I might be a little stuck here in this time. Aren't we all? Well, yes, but I'd really like to go back to my own time. Us too. Everything was better in the past. Look at all those newfangled, all the youth interested in colorful pictures, and then there's the dreadful music everywhere you go. It was different in the past. Could you tell me more about that then? Of course. Everything was wonderful. Oh, this is going to turn into a text? Oh, yeah. You're in a brightly lit library. A fat man in a dungarees is sleeping in front of you of a blazing fireplace. The distant odor of alcohol hangs heavily in the air. Look at the old books. You look at the old books, which are lying in their place, just like they were in the other times. As might be expected, they're safe and sound and haven't moved an inch. The workman. A snoring man with a stubble in his chin, wearing dirty dungarees. With some empty wine bottles beside him, and there's a strap with a key hanging on his neck. Take the key. You try to undo the knot of the leather strap, but it's too tight to loosen. You can't untie the knot, and I can't pull the strap over his head. Either I can just barely reach it. And use. Leather cord. You take out your wand and perform some impressive magic. The knot in the leather strap around the drunken man's neck comes undone. The key slips from the strap and sits invitingly on top of the man's fat belly. Take it. You take the key from the man's fat belly and hold it up in the air triumphantly. Back to yourself. This is way beyond weird. The word consisting of nothing more than letters and some symbols. One thing's for sure, I'm not going any further. Hello? Who are you? The workman's assistant? You can say that. I have to travel to the future. Why do you want to go there? No time to explain. Listen up. Oh, there we go. Lots of tools. I only need the hammer, though. The ladder leads up to the gallery. From there, you can probably reach the roof. That tire paper or something I'm can't fix. Can you tell me the good old days? There we go. Take the tar paper. Right. You take the heavy roll of roofing paper and add it to your immeasurable inventory. Take the library. I can't take that. Talk to Bill Books. Oh, there you again. I have to travel to the future. Why do you want to go there? No time to explain. Listen up. Okay, now. If I just simply lay the tar paper on the roof, it will fly away on the first storm. I have to fix it in place somehow. With the hammer? More than enough roofing paper to fix a small hole in the roof. There's only time for me to fly away from the first storm. Let's see. I'd like to tell you about the future. Some of the time in which I speak of the more colors than here. Not a lot more, but at least a few.
No sign of whoever was supposed to repair the roof. The water is just going to drip through come the next storm. Not that it'd make any difference for those books now. Hi!
How can I help you?
Send me back. Back to the future.
How do I do that?
Well, I think you just tell me about the future, and I imagine it in detail.
But I don't know what the future looks like. I've never been there.
Well, maybe then I can just tell you. Ah, that's better. Although, well, my eyes have to get used to all this detail again.
No? No! You can't talk about it here. About this. Yeah, that's funny.
That's funny.
Hi.
Wilbur!
Alright, so we gotta go. Send me back to the past.
No.
Hi.
How can I help you?
I'm traveling back to the future.
Say hello to...
Oh, whoops. No, that's not what I wanted.
Phew. Hi.
Will...
Alright, send me back.
Hi.
How can I...
Send me a few more years into the past.
All right then.
Okay. Maybe I have to go back further. Let's see. Can you tell me the good old days again? Back to the mud.
The mud.
Well, I mean, it's not a mud. It's not a real mud. Let's see here. Is there any, like, glue to take? Take the wine bottle. Wine bottles are empty. I don't need empty wine bottles. And again, I don't exactly need full ones either. Look at the old books. You look at the old books which are lying there in place. They, just like they were in the other time. As might be expected, they're safe and sound and haven't moved an inch. Little key, like one for a padlock. It's lying in the sleeping person's stomach. But we take the key again. Take the library. I don't want to read right now. Use. He really made a mess of things, and now he's just lying drunk here instead of fixing the roof. I'd really like to light a fire under his butt, but this amount of alcohol he's had, he's likely to blow up.
That's pretty funny.
The simultaneous devos. I don't know what I'm supposed to use that. You listen attentively, but there's not a sound to be heard. It's quiet as well as the library. It seems the workman hasn't gotten very far with the roof. He brought the roll of roofing paper today. Good man. Good man, why did he stop working? Today, you young people are always in such a rush. Then everything always has to be done in a hurry. But at least it gets done. Ha! The workman knows you get a better result in the end if you're calm and plan precisely. Did it always look like this here? How else should it have looked? Well, more colorful and less to read? Why should one to see that rather than read about them? How are you supposed to see the sweet scent of jasmine on the spring morning? Or see that I don't trust you because you're wearing the same kind of hat as a teacher who dropped me some years ago? There's no sensible reason why one should go without all this. Alright, I can't go back any further. No! Bad book. Alright, what if I just put it on there now?
The books are still rotten. I mean, already rotten. I haven't gone back far enough. The books aren't very helpful. They don't believe in time travel. There's no trace of the librarian at this point in time either. Here's a few broadhead nails. Maybe for nailing books with wooden covers. I'll take a few. Hi! How? Send me a few. All right.
Yeah, now can I? Alright then. That's it, the hole's patched. How do you mean this sarcastically? It's always hard to tell when you can't hear the voices. No, really, super. I saved your lives, you shouldn't be making fun of me, and I said that indignantly. You're a hero. I say these books, and yet they're still making fun of me. At least I think they are. Oh well, the good deed should be thanks enough. Still, a little recognition would have been nice. Hey, you books, hear me my report of a time. Don't like science fiction. There's an additional dimension there. We call it the third dimension.
What's this? Dear Wilbur. Hey, a message from the time travel book. Shortly after you traveled back to your time, I left the library. There is a lot out there to discover. Time travel must be possible, even without magic and outside of a magical library. Don't you agree? I want to thank you for everything, book friend, for saving those curmudgeonly old books. Above all, for giving me a topic, nay, even more, a passion. Take this gift as thanks. May it always keep your clever head dry. Wow! What a stylish hat!
I'm afraid of this hat. What is this hat? Oh god, it's just a paper hat.
Paper hat of the book friend.
Paper.
I hope no books were harmed in the making of it.
Oh my gosh. That's funny.
A great team. I didn't read all of the books. Once I got started, many of the books remembered their texts. It was as if they were awakening from a long sleep. I only had to read a few sentences, and they were able to remember who they were again. The text came back, black as coal and crisp, and they began to quote from their contents. All at once. It was fantastic. Hello, friends.
He who from the world retires, void of hate is blessed. Who a friend's true love inspires, leaning on his breast.
Ah, very nice.
Wilbur, friend of books, has returned. Hail to our king!
Come on, I didn't do that much.
It is a kingly act to assist the fallen.
You seem to all be doing well again.
Oh, we have so many stories to tell, so much knowledge to share.
Tomorrow, I'll bring my students here. They could use a few good books.
And we could use them.
At last, the door to the library's reappeared. Things are going to get a lot lively around here.
Oh, let's hope so. We don't want the library to be so ashamed of us that it hides again.
Is that why it disappeared?
Philosophy books that can't hold a thought. Dictionaries almost speechless. Travel books that have lost their way. We were not a collection one could be proud of.
Are all you books alive, then?
No, even here there are books that cannot emanate magic. Some books stay dead, no matter how often you read them.
Oh, I had a math book in school once. It was just like that.
I can imagine.
You said earlier that you need the students. What for?
You experienced it yourself. Books that are no longer read lose their power. They fade, they're forgotten. Our ideas and our knowledge only stay alive for as long as we're read.
I've got to go. Lots to do. Ta-da.
Goodbye, Wilbur. And take time for a good book.
Whatever. I don't have anything to talk to him about, so that's good.
I'm gonna go to bed.
Alright, you have a good one.
I may throw up your stream on my phone and just watch you play the game.
Okay. Alright, well you have a good night then.
The paper hat of the book friend. I hope no books were harmed in the making of it. Excuse me, Headmaster Block.
Yes? Yeah.
Oh.
Hmm?
So, you...
I'm not gonna say anything about my wonderful hat. I'm disappointed. Hmm. Alright. The sheep's still the same size? Yeah, it's still the same size.
How am I supposed to get up there to remove the cobwebs? I'm not good with heights. Like old but not rotten. I wonder if they can remember that I saved them. They don't know that they would have rotted without my help. For them, it never happened. The books have been through a lot. They deserve some rest. And you? Who are you?
From the spirits that I call, sir, deliver me.
Aha! A suitable book. The Sorcerer's Apprentice. And you? Who are you?
From, sir.
Aha! A suit... What is this? Laws of Avantasia. Hello? Are you alive? You're not going to bite my finger off if I open you, right? In Bracken, men are forbidden by law from giving their wives a nasty look on Sundays. In Belgium, women are forbidden to wear fake moustaches if said wearing could incite temple visitors to laughter. Strange laws. What else have our legislators come up with? In Shindula, Men and women over 18 years are prohibited by law from opening their mouths while smiling if doing so would reveal more than one missing tooth. Oh, come on. No one could really come up with this stuff. These are the silliest laws I've ever heard of. In Seastone, public employees under 1.5 meters in height are not allowed to work at heights of more than 3 meters. Ah, I didn't know that. This book is coming with me.
Oh, Headmaster Block! I found something interesting.
Headmaster, have a look at this.
What do you have?
Heaps of old laws and regulations.
Indeed. Fantastic.
Do you think they're still valid?
But of course. As long as the law was not formally repealed, it has the same validity as the day it was adopted.
One of the laws says that government employees under 1.5 meters in height are not allowed to work at heights of more than 3 meters.
Veritably.
And yet you want me to remove the cobwebs in the hall, the cobwebs on the 5-meter high ceiling.
Oh, of course. Professor Weathervane, I wish to formally apologize. I should not have asked you to perform such a task. I did not know the law.
Ignorance is no excuse, but I forgive you. Can we then consider the task of removing the cobwebs as off the list?
But of course. Please, leave the book here with me. An old code of laws can be of great help in building a new order.
Oh no. What have I done?
I don't think that'll work. The spell opens loops, straps, hooks, and eyes. Things like that. I can try. As I suspected, there's another spell to open locks.
Alright, let's see what the troll has to say about it then.
I don't have anything to talk to him about, so that's good.
That's the last thing I have to do for this area, is unlock that, and then that should help me sweep the thing. Maybe I'm just looking at this wrong.
Should I misuse the broom on display to sweep out the entrance hall? I mean, a broom is a broom, right? Unfortunately, I can't open the display case. It's locked, and I don't have a key.
Is there a broom guy?
Daniel A. Curlshaw. Daniel conjured himself a magical forest and has not been seen since. Axel A. Aronson. Axel cannot pay his school fees as he gives all his money to dodgy game developers. Fluffy Foffofoff. Fluffy transformed pure gold into a tasty piece of bread, so refuting the old saying that you cannot eat gold. Hiker Granger. Despite repeated warnings, which hiker is still using the school's palantir to make long-distance calls?
A.
Leonard the Akagamic. Leonard the Akagamic, genius of the buttons, mage of the keys, has broken more brains than hearts. Most recently his own brain, which earned him a private suite in the Arkhamstein Asylum. Marcel Makes-a-Lot. Marcel... Movie Van Grove. Movie Van Grove transformed the school sheep into an ape, although the librarian expressly forbids apes in the school. Omadomadillo. Omadom was a... Okay, that...
Yep, we got that one. Alright, and then P through T.
Percy Smith. Percy detonated a stink bomb during run-in training. The students never ran faster. Student Smith received an award. René Beetle. René claims to have been in a sky full of diamonds with a certain Lucy. Visits from females are strictly prohibited in this school. So are mushrooms.
Yeah.
Sasha Shalislashlatsche. This entry was only added to make life difficult for anyone who has to read it out loud. Sorry. Hey, it's not very nice. Theragor Biratan. Theragor lost today's archery contest after he fired his arrow in the wrong direction. We sent his family flowers. Toby Corner. Toby Corner. Wise remarks, efficient. Wise cracks, good. The display case can't be opened like that. It's locked. I'm happy I don't have to worry about them anymore. You just have to know your rights.
And your wrongs?
Hello? And you? Who are you?
From the spirits that I call, sir, deliver me.
Aha! A suitable book. The Sorcerer's Apprentice. The moment I have no questions. The paper hat of the book friend. I hope no books were harmed in the making of it. The paper hat of... The fire is once again an ordinary fire. I don't know how long I sat in front of it and read. Must have been a long time, and yet it flew by. I think for the troll and the others, I was probably only gone a few minutes.
How?
Bellows. I won't go into details now, but when one pulls the handles apart, they fill with air. Pressing the handles together forces the air out of the tip. Took me a while to figure that out, but I've got the hang of it now. The school was founded over 500 years ago. There must be thousands, maybe tens of thousands of files in it.
Not really.
Excuse me, Headmaster.
Yes? Yeah.
Oh. So, you...
You don't get what the hat does.
The fire looks perfectly normal again. Probably the last bit of fireplace travel powder has been burned out. It doesn't matter. I can enter the library through the door now.
Alpha and Omega.
Wow, this isn't dust and dirt. It's like, even though... How can I ever get the hall cleaned up? And by, Wow, this isn't dust and dirt. It's like the funk of 40,000 years. It's rock art. As if thousands of feet have trampled it into the floor. Even though no one's been here for 20 years. Or at least as far as I know.
Alright, so what's with this book? Look at that. Look, it's so.
And you? Who are you?
From the spirits that I call, sir, deliver me.
Aha! A suitable book. The Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Livery wear.
Master Marcus's number won't help me anymore. He's probably already on his way to his live role-playing game. And you? Who are you?
From.
Aha! And you?
From. Sir.
Aha! A suitable book. And you? Who are you?
From.
Uh-huh.
Sir.
Aha! A suitable book.
Okay.
The moment I've... I don't... Few old coins. They must have been underwater for a long time. You can hardly see the detail. Archmage Alistair's magic slate. At the moment, I have no questions. Could I... The display case can't be opened like that. It's locked. Could I... Should I misuse... Could I...
Automate it. Automate it.
I'm not burning any They're very valuable and I don't know...
You know, I think I'm gonna need new fresh eyes on this next week, because I'm not seeing how to get into that cabinet, and I'm getting tired. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. Everybody, thank you for watching. Do all the things, the likes, the bells, the subscribing. I don't know. But we'll be back hopefully next week to do 3, and hopefully figure out how to open up this trophy case and move on with the next chapter, hopefully. But anyways, have a good night.